Yo, what's the deal? It's me again. Just honestly doing a bunch of bullshit today because I don't have anything else to film. As you can see, I've been putting in work on this USPSA target and cutting out some IPSC mini targets. I like to save money where I can. So this is one of the ways that I save money. It's just using old USPSA targets and making a whole bunch of other targets while using them. Shout out to repurposing and recycling. You guys got to figure out how to do that and save the environment. What did I want to talk about today? Nothing really important, honestly. I had a live fire session with Skylar and Bruce out at Oak Hill Gun Club yesterday, and I noticed a lot of the flaws that I never really noticed because that was literally my second live fire practice ever. Since I dry fire so much, I never get a chance to put any of the stuff that I practice in dry fire into actual use. So getting out there, I definitely humbled myself. Seeing all the mistakes I made, one mistake being my vision is not there while moving. So shooting and moving is one of my bigger weaknesses right now, since I don't practice it much other than matches. And even in matches, I don't shoot and move as much because it's a risk that I'm not willing to take sometimes. I also watched a Tom Castro video the other day, actually earlier today, of him talking about how, dry fire is important. Everybody's selling these dry fire programs, but live fire really is king, to go out there and push yourself to try to figure out what it is that you need to fix. And as you can see, I'm in the fucking house of dry fire right now, doing exactly what I shouldn't be doing. Actually, what I should be dry firing, but also I need to just understand that dry fire isn't the end all be all. It's a good tool that can be used. But getting out and live firing definitely is a humbling thing. And I'm sure I'm probably the only competitive shooter that just doesn't understand that I need to go out and live fire more. So that's a goal of mine in the near future. As I make a whole bunch of IPSC targets, I think for one of my major matches coming up, it's gonna be very IPSC based or very IPSC target based, which is why I'm creating so many of these IPSC targets. I have the wall with the USPSA targets right now that I'm so used to practicing with, but I'm about to replace these with IPSC targets and just get, a little bit more practice in using IPSC targets. I'm figuring out this whole ammo situation too, because my ammo was barely making power factor for USPSA. So anybody that's watching this video that doesn't know what power factor is and when it comes to major, power factor is it's the power factor of your bullet needs to reach a certain amount. It needs to be a certain number in order for you to actually compete in major matches. So at level 2 and level 3 matches, if your ammo doesn't make power factor, then if you're shooting minor, you will be no score for the rest of the match. And if you're shooting major, they'll put you in minor. So since I'm shooting minor, my ammo right now is coming at 125.2 and the threshold is 125. And that's just too big of a risk for me to not be okay with it. So tomorrow I'm going to go to my ammo guy and we're gonna go over some ammo loads that he's creating for me just so I can try to hit power factor. So that should be cool. I'm excited to go get that all figured out. And then I'm probably gonna get 1,500 rounds to have for Michigan sectional, area 5, and then what's the last one? Indiana. So that should be a good time.
Yo, this is the okay home. Me and my dad built this room.
Nice. So you are pretty stocked up on a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. For the
Really?
most part, yeah. Well, the thing is once I kind of got this machine,
Yeah.
it opened up a lot, dude.
Oh yeah.
It's just every time I get home from work, dude, at 2 o'clock, I literally be sitting here cranking on this stupid thing for literally until I went to bed pretty much. And then the next day, me and my mom would be sitting down here just cranking out bullets, just checking on this shit. So
yeah. It's a family business. I respect it.
Yep.
One thing I have been working on is I've been working with this Red Hill Tactical holster. I think I've already posted the video, but this Red Hill Tactical holster is definitely different than the Ragnarok, given that I have so much more space back here that I can actually draw the pistol from. With the old Ragnarok I had, you see this like mass of like material back here. I couldn't get my hand really in there, so I'm kind of happy about this holster, and I've been working on some shit, bro. Peep the, watch me fuck up the front. Peep game. It's not bad. The scoop draw is coming out pretty decent, except for when I come out like that. So an issue I'm having right now is I either come out like this with not enough or with too much space in between the beaver tail, or I come out like this where I'm like hovering over the beaver tail. And I would like to get it consistent enough to where I can compete with it and depend on it a lot, but it's definitely a work in progress. I'm enjoying it though. I see how Lockwood gets the times that he gets, because I think my first couple times scoop drawing on the timer, I maybe got a 0.7 first shot into the A zone at like 7 yards, which is pretty good, but it needs to be consistent more than anything. Once I feel like I can get that consistent, that'll be great. But for now, I'm just gonna keep practicing it. Oh, I got the mini mics. This is cool. I can go out in public and have the mini mics on and not have to have the whole setup like I did before. I don't know when the next time I'll get outside and go do some vlogging, but the question and answer was really cool. I kind of wish I had this for that, but I do want to get outside more and do a little bit more like actual vlogs. My life is kind of boring though. I literally wake up and get on my computer, edit, work out, eat food, get on my computer, watch YouTube most of the day, and that's pretty much it. I like to do a little series. Shout out to Bobby Dynamite. I watch a lot of Bobby Dynamite, which I meant to mention him as one of my favorite gun tubers, but Bobby Dynamite, every video that he posts, he usually does like a comment reading session where he reads out the comments of the last video. And I would like to do that, but I guess I don't have any videos that are really bringing in many comments other than like match videos where I do decent at or something I do stupid at that usually people comment on. So I like to do some like reading of comments at some point in time. So if you guys are watching this and you want me to read your comment maybe on the next video that I do of me just talking, I could do that. That'll be a fun time. Oh, something else I did at the last match or the practice session I went with Skylar and Bruce. I went and made sure that this rifle was sighted in exactly how I wanted it to be. So in the indoor range, I sighted in at 50. And when I took it yesterday to the outdoor range at Oak Hill, actually, let me just, oh, it's clear. You can see that the bolt's open and there's nothing in there. I took it to the outdoor range and I shot it at 50. I was a little bit high right, or I was a little bit right. I was perfect on the elevation side, but I was a little bit right. So I changed that, got it perfect at 50. I shot it at 100 and it was exactly perfectly how I wanted at 100. So I'm thinking the match that I shot at Berry County, I was having a lot of issues. I'll put the clip here. I'll probably put the entire clip of me fucking up here. But there at 200 yards, I don't know what I was hitting. I was shooting really bad that day because I didn't know my zero, and I don't get a chance to shoot at 200 much, especially with this being the new rifle. That was the first match that I shot it out with, and then putting the dot on, I had it zero for 50 when it really wasn't 50. If I was a little bit right at 50, I was very right at 100, which means I was very right at 200. So I'm glad I got that sighted in, and I'm hoping that at the next Berry County match I'll do even better at. A little update on my rifle. I have a barrel in, so this is my new barrel from Ballistic Advantage. Let me get this thing out. It's a 13.9 5.56 NATO government profile mid-length 1.7 CRMOV modern series barrel that I got from Primary Arms, and this will be the new barrel that I put in my other rifle upper. Take the war comp off, get it pinned and welded, so that'll be my like 16.2 inch rifle, and I'll be excited to run that. But until I get the money for that, I'm gonna be running this other rifle. I still got ammo to pay for. I never realized how expensive major matches was. Gas mileage, hotel stay, ammo, food. First world problems, I know, they're first world problems. But yeah, man, I've been taking this time to just kind of gratitude and humble myself and put myself in, you know, in my own mind and try to think about what it is I'm actually grateful for. It's very easy to be so negative thinking and negative minded when things don't seem to be going your way, but I'm honestly pretty happy, honestly. I can't complain about a lot of things. My family's healthy, my friends are healthy. I'm doing pretty okay. I could always do worse, but I'm just very happy to be in the position I currently am, and I'm excited for the rest of the season. I'm hoping to do really good at Michigan Sectional as well as Area 5. Oh, I'm running appendix at Area 5 because I want a little bit of $1,000 that Hunter's gonna give out for Area 5 match. The shooting will be all the same. I'll be running this gun for my Area 5 match. This was my G47 MOS, and I'm running this gun from appendix because I would like a little bit of the money that Hunter's giving out. So if you don't know, Hunter Constantine has a concealed carry belt, and he has a bounty for a lot of the area matches. And it just so happened that I got signed up for Area 5 from Manny, and I really want to shoot from appendix because I think I have a chance to do pretty good at it. It could be cockiness, it could be like underestimate my opponents, but I think if I put in enough time and enough effort into training for that, I think I could take it home. And I would love to take home $1,000 because that could do some life-changing things to me right now. Not life-changing, but like it could cover a lot of shit that I really need to pay for. So that's on the agenda. I'll be dry firing a lot more from appendix, and yeah, I'm excited about that. I think that'll be all. I yapped a pretty decent amount just now. I'm gonna continue on cutting up these targets and trying to get some more training in just because, yeah, I only started dry firing just a little bit and I got a lot more dry fire to do for today. So if you guys watched this entire video, leave a comment on anything that I just mentioned and I would love to read it in the next video or something. If you haven't already, watch this match right here where I had a complete dumpster fire in my last stage and ruined my entire match. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. But like I said, if you watch this entire thing, I really appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.